burn away the wicked lifestyle and the wicked image and the wicked man and profile. I'm so happy to be now of the white the last year with his profile. I my conscience is clear, when I look in the eyes of the world, could have been one of the most notorious. I got saved by the King and His grace. It's a glorious. I could have been one of the most devastating. I got saved by the King and His love. It's everlasting love. Walk with us, I lose, and it's not understand.
All right, Stoking Saturday to Asia Oceania region. Red Bull penalty ring racing. Just got in some time challenge a few minutes ago. Got a fairly decent time. I know there's a lot of improvement to be made in it, but yeah, fired up to get out here and get some. Yeah, I haven't done any racing in Asia. I think like 2 weeks. All right, so hey, as always, all my competitors, may y'all find success. Whatever goal it is you have set ahead of yourselves to achieve, may we all either maintain or gain in our sportsmanship / safety race. Have a fun ass race, competitive race. For myself, I'm gonna say it is always my primary goal is to earn, keyword earn, to be spoken my competitors, keep my drive honorable, keep my class equally as important, maintain my composure, keep my emotions in check. That includes how I handle my vehicle race scenarios. That includes any verbal opinions I may want to express about my competitors. Should I feel the need to do so, ideally, I've got a really small lobby. Make sure the set of opinions in the PMA is positive mental attitude, certified so to speak. Long story short, don't get mad here. Cars in my car, don't get mad. Talk smack deep at the hey kid. Oh gosh. Tell me, is it Saturday night or is it Sunday morning for you? Thanks for stopping by. Say hello. Saturday morning over here. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Yeah, getting ready to gear up, doing some racing over on the other side of the planet. It is Saturday night. Well, all right, Saturday Night Fever. Night Fever, Night Fever. Yeah, 10:30. All right, yeah, that is the perfect time to get some. Yeah, so I've been up a little bit early. About 6 o'clock this morning, my mother passed away after a very long battle with being paralyzed after a stroke and cancer that had set in within the past 6 months. So yeah, it's a very bittersweet morning here at the household. Yeah. So just reached home now from that boring travel, tired now. All right, cool. Well, I hope your night goes well. Again, thanks for stopping by to say hello. And yeah, I'm gonna do what I can, get a couple races in over here. Really, yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. You know, it's my mom's not suffering anymore. That's what's most important. And she went out peacefully. She went out in her sleep. My dad was in the room with her, and I guess he told me he'd woken up about an hour before she must have passed, just to check on her. And she had, she's on a ventilating machine, all that here in the room, and yeah. So he let me know at about 6 a.m. my time, and it's time for my mom to move on and be at peace. So, like my daughter says, said, Dad, I'm glad Grandma's not suffering. What are you trying to do, Doc? That wasn't all the way necessary, now was it, Nag? I didn't really appreciate the move that homie just made, but that's what he's got to do, then that's what he's got to do. All right, so yeah. Anyways, yeah, you know what, man? It's I'm just gonna really enjoy life today. What happened, dude? I thought you wanted to continue to. Oh, I got a penalty too, huh? How did you not get away? How did you get away without a penalty? And I incurred one. That's pretty wild. Maybe I should pull the same dive bomb maneuver on yourself right there, homie. I mean, if you want to sit right in front of me, you might suffer the consequences there, dog. Gonna go. Yeah, Deepita, appreciate you stopping by, say hello. Yeah, I wasn't trying to hit you there, homie, but you got right in front of me. Like, what did you think was gonna happen? Whoa, 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 whoa. Much you want to bet this guy's gonna try and butt me right here? All right, go get it. I got you. Go. I'm trying to give you space, homie. Why don't you fucking take it, dog? I wasn't gonna be a dick to you. Apparently that guy, yeah. That was a pretty wild maneuver on that homie's part. Woo! A little bit bouncing sideways, almost as we call it, the Magoo right there. Yeah, the Magoo was referencing yesterday. I was in a race over the Americas region, and there was a racer behind me. Well, starting out the race, his name was Mr. Magoo, his race handle. Mr. Magoo lost it over there, bounced over the corner. I was like, "What are you doing, homie?" Like, and I was kind of mocking him. 2 laps later, I did the same freaking thing, man. It was pretty embarrassing. So yeah, that's kind of what I get for talking smack. This guy want to pull the whole get right in front of me again? Dude, why do you keep jumping right in front of me there, nag? You're being a fucking nag in my ass right now, man. Fucking A, dude. Like, stop doing that dumb shit, man. I'm not entirely certain what the homie's attempting to pull off there with that, yeah. All due respect, homie, I ain't trying to take you out, but if you get took the fuck out, that's of your own making, man. Yeah, you know, anyways. It's unfortunate I had built up and unfortunately, I incurred a penalty, so it's all my mistake that I'm now having to deal with this guy who's essentially slowing me down, because, yeah, you know, that's a bummer. Alright, dude, you need to fucking pick your shit up, homie. Dude, I'm really tired of having to deal with this guy, man. I don't mind if you're in front of me, but you're in front of me and you're going slower and you keep on trying to block me when I'm trying to get past you. Yeah, where's he at? 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 I got him. How's this guy keep on getting by without a, hey, there goes my homie, dude. Wow, dude, forgive me. I just barely just saw that message out of the, oh, god damn it, Jesus, dog. What the fuck was that? Was that Swick? Fucking Swick, you fucking moron, dog. Hey, forgive me, brother. I didn't catch your race out again. You're the homie from Germany, right? I haven't seen you in a while, bro. Good to see you. Over here trying to survive these wild ass guys, man. Okay, well, go get it, homie. I have a feeling these guys aren't maybe in the greatest control of their vehicles, and it's been tough trying to. Yeah, yes. Yeah, Vincent, that's right, man. Good to see you, brother. Hey, Suck, I got you, bro. You're 100% good. This is the homie right here. Just trying to see where we're at. Yeah, this is, normally I don't want to go to second right there, but kind of didn't have a choice. This nag guy up ahead, man, just kept on cock blocking, man. And I'm like, dude, like, just get out of the way, man. We had like over 2 seconds from the homies behind us, but he essentially just slowed everything down for the longest time. Again, I don't mind. I don't mind if you get ahead of me, dude, but like, don't get ahead of me and like go hella slow. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, hey, Stoking Day to you, or actually evening to you, right? Are you over the Germany, correct, Vincent? Yeah, it's been a while. Good to see you, man. I haven't been doing a whole lot of racing this week. Got a lot of, got a lot of family stuff going on, and but yeah, it's kind of that kind of road is come to an end, and so yeah, I decided to come over here, get in some racing, and you know, go forward with life, man. So yeah, good day to you. Hope your race day is well. More importantly, hope all is well for you and your familia here on Spaceship Earth. What a beautiful day to be alive, right? And for myself, my mom just passed today, moved on to the next level, and she'd been suffering for a long time. So I'm, you know, she's at peace now, and no longer suffering, which is, you know, the ideal. And you know, it for myself, it was a bittersweet watching the people from the board come pick her up, and you know, they asked me, hey, is it cool if we put the cover her face now? And I was like, yeah, totally, you know, and they're taking her away, man. And you know, it'd been like a near 10-year journey since my mom had this gnarly stroke, so she hadn't been able to walk, talk. She was able to communicate, like with hand gestures and, you know, facial expressions, etc. Post-stroke, but yeah, you know. Anyways, for the longest time, man, I don't. It's kind of cliche to say, but I don't know how my mom did it, where she found the strength. I would lose my mind if I couldn't, you know, do the things, the everyday tasks in life, man. You know, whether it be, you know, brushing your teeth, or, you know, going swimming, or, I mean, just little things like that, right? So, you know, my mom's in a, I don't know what transpires after the transition to the next level, whether she's moved on to a different dimension, maybe she's been reborn as a new baby, right? I've heard theories that maybe the quote unquote light we see at the end of the tunnel as people die, right? People report that near death experiences. It's just 12 laps of fucking trying to survive. God damn it, I just got another penalty. Motherfucker, dude, I've got like 4 fucking penalties already this race, man. Unfortunate turn of events. Yeah, if you haven't done this race, man, it's super fun, Vincent. Again, just 12 straight laps, and yeah, it's a fun one. It's a very much, again, one of those, like you said, man, you gotta focus. Good to see you, bud. Hey, dude, yeah. Richie, good morning. Hey, appreciate that. Oh, dude, I've been basically getting a penalty every freaking lap, man. Yeah, so it definitely hasn't been. It definitely hasn't been the ideal. Oh, God damn it, I don't know if I'm screwing. I hope that's not another penalty right there. I don't think so, right? If you go on the green right there so much, as long as I keep my tires on the curb. Yeah, it looks like I was able to get away. First off, this homie who's in the P1 spot really made a risky move at the end of lap number 1, and I was like, okay, whatever, dude, right? If you want to get past me, that's cool, right? But then he was like, fucking, we had basically, yeah, dude, and so he gets in front of me, right? And then we have like over 2 seconds from these other 2 guys, but he keeps on like doing all like this weird blocking shit and all this other stuff, man. And so yeah, now all these guys are like right here, and then yeah, you know, shit, another fucking penalty. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Yeah, every fucking lap a fucking penalty, man. Yeah, it's not fun. I mean, you know how it goes, Richie, on this race. So yeah, Richie, we got Vincenz over here. I believe Vincenz is from the Deutschland, and yeah, cool cat. Haven't seen him in a while. So yeah, Vincenz, if you don't already know, assuming you're still there, man, the homie Richie in the chat, man, super rad new streamer. He's got a killer channel. I highly suggest you check it out. Oh yeah, dude. I've definitely had some success on this course. I've definitely lacked success on this course. Still a lot of race to go, but you know, if I keep on incurring these penalties and these guys ahead of me, which, in all fairness, kudos to them, man. If they're able to keep their race penalty free, man, that means, you know, they're fucking killing it, and I'm not. Okay, so I have a feeling though this Squick guy is going to cause some havoc at some point, because he certainly caused havoc for myself. That could bode well for myself to make back some progress. I'm not holding my breath about it, especially now that I got a penalty. But damn it, dude, this penalty's gonna hurt, man. This thing's gonna equate to about a full second, right? Oh, the Japanese homie's like, you know what? I've had enough of you, dog. I'm taking the inside line. So they're starting to battle it out over here. Okay, now I just gotta be smart and avoid my own goddamn penalties. Thanks for the big up, my guy. Yeah, day 16. Hell yeah. Oh, dude, yeah, Richie, man, you're doing a great job, man. Kudos to you. Yeah, it's been a real treat to witness your early on progression. What I tell you, guys? Didn't I just tell you that? Didn't I just tell you Squick was going to cause some havoc at some point? I was going to give the Japanese homie the bump trap because that is the homie. But, yeah, he was like, you know what, Hector, you just go get it, bro. He's like, I got rid of that guy. Yeah, man, that guy was definitely being a pain in my ass. Now, I'd like to also catch up to this nag guy. I'm sure that's too far gone. But yeah, so, hey, that's a bonus. Yeah, exactly, right? Of course, still a lot of race to go. So what to be fair, man, those guys, the bottom line is it's on me to maintain a strong pace, right? And if I'm not keeping my pace, do my end of the bargain, so to speak, and I'm allowing these guys to, you know, continue to make progress on me, then ultimately that's on me, right? So whether or not they you know, do a maneuver that I find questionable, right? It kind of doesn't matter. Again, ultimately it's on me. That said, I don't know where the hell I was going with it. But, yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, one thing I've noticed, man, is that obviously the conditions are slightly different with the vehicle in race, right? You've got, specifically, right, with the weight distribution with the vehicle being full of fuel, as I understand it, versus the static conditions in the qualifying, right? So, yeah, I've definitely noticed I've been braking a lot later than I should be, and that was one of the main things that allowed this homie up ahead to catch up to me. And then, of course, it doesn't help. I think I've got a total of like 5 penalties in this race. That'd be kind of cool if they had a graphic that told us how many penalties we have actually incurred throughout the race. Yeah, so, hey, Richie, by the way, man, I haven't had a chance to check out your live videos streaming of you walking the puppo, man, but I was like, that's so fucking cool, man. Like, get out there with your puppo, man. They're like, we're going live today. That's fucking sick, man. Yeah, whoa. Yeah, you know, I know there's a lot of features that I've seen some other streamers that have with their, I don't know, I forget the different names of the streaming products, right, that you can buy and have additional graphics. I've seen guys that have really cool graphic where it tells their tire temperature, which that's pretty awesome. Yeah, I mean, just, you know, all sorts of cool graphics, man. But yeah, obviously they give us like the color change in the tire diagram graphic here on Gran Turismo, right? Oh, do I want to keep it a 4th right there? Did I just discover something new, or do I want to go again? I've been going a 3rd right there. Yeah, I've definitely been screwing up these 139 laps. they've definitely been not the end of the world, but they could be a lot better. Yeah, nice. It's a little meditation. Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah. I 100% feel you on that, man. On the meditation, right? You got to get out and get in your zone of peace, man. And how's your puppo, dude? Little boy, little girl. Collie, right? I saw in the description. Yeah, I don't myself. I'm not a dog owner. I had multiple dogs in the family over the years with my partners over the years. When I was little, I had my own dogs, and I was not a good pet owner at all, man. And frankly, I have a hard time with when they got to pass. You know, I'm just So 8 months old. Oh, dude, she sounds awesome. Border Collie. Yeah. Doty's the name? That's what an awesome name, dude. Is that Doty or like Dottie, like in gosh, what was that movie? Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure? I love you, Dottie. I could be wrong. But yeah, what a cool name, dude. And stoked for you on your household familial edition. Doty, yeah, cool name, dude. Bitchin'. All right, so coming up on the final lap, race number 1. I'll likely be doing one more after this, and then I'm gonna have to get out and go get in my own form of meditation, aka riding my skateboard in sunshine. And looking forward to the session today. Powerful day, spiritual day, and it's always nice to get it started off right with some racing and finally cleaning up my my lines and staying away from those penalties. So I want to say this race only started off with 8 racers in the grid. Looks like we're down to 7. At least one quit, maybe 2. And I knew it wasn't going to be. It was a race where I'd watch some live skating streams. Yeah, I've never gone live on it. I definitely do. I do a bunch of like videos. Specifically, every day I try to go skateboarding. I started that September 19, 2013. I've been skateboarding since I was a kid. But back in 2013, it was the first year I was getting sober. Now I've been sober like over 12 years, and I was losing my mind. I didn't know how to do anything without drinking in my life, and I then right on. The one who like convinced me to finally get sober. Otherwise, she was just gonna leave. Right? Eventually, did leave, and I was just like, wow. I was like 6 months in, and anyways, I had a buddy of mine as part of his bipolar therapy. Went skateboarding every day for a year and documented it. And so I was like, you know what? I don't know what else to do. And skateboarding is what I do know how to do. And so I started skateboarding every day to essentially learn how to ride my skateboard without drinking. I mean, when I was 10 years old and I first started skating, I wasn't drinking every day, right? But especially in my 20s, late 20s, when I started having major injuries, that's when I really, it went from like, thank you, brother, I appreciate that. It went from like, maybe a beer or two before skating, and then like getting blacked out after skating. After my late 20s, I started getting all these gnarly injuries. Just to be able to like step on my skateboard, I had to be like 8 to 12 beers deep, and then it would often go like 25 to like 28 at night. If I was on cocaine, I'd probably be up longer. Anyways, long story short, man. That was a good race, dude. Anyways, yeah. So. And over time, right, I missed a few days here and there, injuries, rain, but for the most part, I think against the September 29th, 19th of 2013, I missed maybe a total, maybe 3-4 weeks total sprinkled throughout the years. I think right now I'm like, I don't know, 950 days straight, my current streak. Butterfly. Hey, I'm going to take a quick pit stop before race number 2. I'll be right back, guys. Pardon me.
Watch a man, say one, say two, operator that you. I want your finger part one, come make me get them part two. Say there's one, so me say you must pass. Now the one man connection. Here is a man make up in nice up in nation. Go watch a man, say if you keep a season and you want it for rama. Say make sure you must have a mic in a him. Say make sure put me on this radio station. Because you must do important. Don't make up in nice up in nation. Go watch a man, Mr. One, say two, you feel buckle your two. Mr. T, Mr. Fumi, you go give them all it. Mr. Five, Mr. Six, send me full of lyrics. Send me jump over the pieces, fit me don't drop in a it. But what me, you go give them and street music. Mr. Some of them, I'm going to get questions for them. Say you looking at them pockets, say they like to fit looking at the one man connection. Go watch them. Zungo, zungo, go, zungo, say. Zungo, zungo, go, zungo, say. Say if you have a paper, you must have a pen. And if you have a star, you must have a pen. Say 5 touch 5, it equal to 10. And if you have gold, you put them in a pen. And if you have a rooster, you must have a pen now. Zungo, zungo, go, zungo, say. Zungo, zungo, go, zungo, say. Jump for happiness and jump for joy. You know,
All right, we're gearing up. Race number 2 on the morning. Hey, everyone's stopped by the Vincennes, the Deepet, the Richie, man. Appreciate y'all stopping by to say hello, man. Again, Stoken Race Day to all. More importantly, Stoken Life Day for all of you and yours, wherever you may be. On this great, big, beautiful biosphere we call Spaceship Earth. We got some KXP radio station out of Seattle, Washington. Also, sister stations, 92.7 FM on the radio down in the San Francisco, Oakland Bay area. I live about a little over an hour east of the Bay. I actually grew up in the Bay, but discovered KXP living up in Seattle. Was up there for near 20 years. 90.3 FM on the radio dial. Should you ever find yourself in the great northwestern Emerald City, yeah, Saturday mornings, 9 to 12 is the reggae show, man. So yeah. All the DJs on this station pick their own music. There's pretty much every genre type of music you're going to hear on KXP. If you're a fan of music, I often tell people 10,000% you're going to be a fan of KXP. But I got to say, you know, like over the years, and I love pretty much every DJ. So I'm not going to lie though, man, I'm not really a big fan of the drum and bass, man. There's one DJ plays that, and he's like, oh, how about we do some drum and bass today? And I'm like, how about you not do that? I mean, all due respect, man, I just feel like I'm going to fucking have a seizure when I'm listening to that stuff, man. Yeah, man. But again, all due respect to all the DJs at KXP. It's basically a public-funded radio station, right? So there's no commercials. Again, the DJs are given essentially free reign to play what they want to play. Shit, is that going to be a penalty? Okay, what I'm figuring out is I think you can go on that curb as long as the tires themselves, yeah, that was a penalty. Ironically, that's not a location on course that I gathered a penalty that first race, though I gathered a penalty every other fucking turn that race, man. Yeah, that last race was brutal penalties-wise, man. But yeah, thus far, man, I've had some good fun this week. This is my 1, 2, 3. This is actually going to be my 5th race total for the week. Again, had a lot of just stuff going on here at the house. My mom was in her final days, which finally ended this morning, and you know, so we're just kind of hanging out with Ma a lot, and just didn't have time to sit back and race. And but when I was able to, I gotta say though, man, that it was definitely like a little just kind of, you know, escape. And you know, because I like Richie and I were just talking about, man, you know, like, got to have your form of meditation, whatever that may be, right? I think we all need that. Just, you know, at some point to start the day, end the day, you know, whatever, right? Just to kind of like reset in the moment and just get back in touch with what, you know, each one of us has to do to find that balance beam of peace in our life, man. So yeah, I definitely get that out of GT7 racing, unless of course I'm on the Red Bull ring. That's a more challenging place to find some peace on the balance beam of the penalty. Damn it! I could not see with my green colored ghost. Note to self: I don't know if anybody else ever knows, but if you have some colors on the vehicle are easier to see through the ghost than others. All right, so this lap is sucking. And I incurred a penalty. All right, so yeah, here it up. Race number 2 on the day. This one I'm gonna be calling it. This is a long ass race, man. Like, it's a really long race. You know, I've done a lot of races where, maybe not a lot, but you know, often if it's over 10 laps, usually there's gonna be a pit required. This one there is no pit required. But excuse me, it's just a long course, man. So yeah, it's I mean, I'm digging it. Don't get me wrong. I have a lot of fun. I really love report cars. I really love the technicality of this particular course. Really dislike the penalties and how easily they are attained versus seemingly many other courses. But you know, it's part of it, and that's what makes it challenging. So right too. It sucks when you get them, but when you don't get them, it's equally as rewarding and enriching of an experience, man. So, all right, gearing up, 3 seconds till race time, and see what we can do. All right, see how this lobby's going to be. Last race we had oh wow, we got a full lobby this time. All right, cool. All right, so hey, as always, all my competitors, may you find success in whatever goal it is you have set ahead of yourselves to achieve. May we all either maintain or gain our sportsmanship / safety rings, have a fun ass race, competitive race. For myself, I'm going to say it as always, my primary goal is to earn, keyword earn, the respect of my competitors, keep my driving honorable, keeping the classy. Equally as important, maintain my composure, keep my emotions in check. That includes how I handle my vehicle race scenarios. That includes any verbal opinions I may want to express about my competitors should I feel the need to do so. Ideally, make sure to set opinions are within the PMA, positive mental attitude certified zone of speak. Long story short, don't get, yeah, dude, totally, right? Totally. Yeah, right. It's the balance, right? You know, I heard this thing years back, and I appreciate that. I heard this thing years back in one of my AA meetings. This guy says, there's no such thing as a good or a bad day, right? Only varying degrees of self-pity, right? Like, essentially, how sorry am I feeling for myself today? You know, usually that involves, you know, like, yeah, Speedy McZoomface. Hey, good to see you, brother. Been a while, man. Thanks for stopping by to say hello. I hope your race day is well. More importantly, hope your life day is well for you and your familia here on this great big blue biosphere we call Spaceship Earth. Yeah, right, but trip out on that. Hey, me, yeah, the wheelchair gamer. Right? It's, right? How sorry am I feeling for myself today? So, yeah, that one always struck with me. I mean, it's kind of extreme, right? But it's like, I find that to be just a really easy way to simplify things for myself, right? Because often my hamster wheel spinning in the grateful everything perspective, dude. Yeah, you got it. Hey, appreciate that, Speedy, on the like, man. All right, so yeah, gearing up race number 2 on the morning over here, California State, west side of the U.S. West side till we die. First race had some wild ass energies, but was still able to come away with the podium finish after starting in pole. This race starting in pole looks like these guys are having a little bit of drama behind me. Definitely want to get a sooner start. I learned my lesson last race that unlike in qualifying when I can basically brake as late as I want, definitely can't do that in race. But feeling the vehicle condition itself, right, specifically with the weight distribution, with the fuel aspect going, it's a lot different than the static conditions of qualifying. So yeah, fun ass race over here. If you guys haven't already done it, I highly suggest it. Run away. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to run away, man. At some point, I'll probably be gathering some fat ass penalties, but hopefully, I will have learned my lesson from last race. Yeah, I definitely was just penalizing it all over the fucking course, man. All right. Thus far, relatively good start. And then the homie right behind me at P2 right now, that's a Japanese homie. We did the last race together. He's quick, man. So he'll keep pace with me. That's assuming, again, I don't go flying off the course, which I definitely did over here yesterday, man. I bounced off that curb, went right into the grass, right in like not 10 seconds before that I was proclaiming how I'm definitely going to keep like clean laps and just stay penalty free, and boom, I go flying off in the grass. Yeah, it was pretty embarrassing. You know, one of those moments where, you know, just because I'm feeling confident, man, I gotta check myself, check my amigo. My ego is often not my amigo, right? And my ego wants to tell me, oh, Hector, you're killing it. You're always in the right. You know, go fucking get him, crush him, right? Because I mean, I get that, right? That's a good. You know, you want to have some self-confidence. You don't want to go and doubting yourself, right? But I mean, you know, there's, again, man, then I got to have like the other side of the other angel on my other shoulder going like, Hector, calm the fuck down, dude. You remember what happened last time, right? You thought you were fucking killing it and you go flying. Anyways, yeah. You all know what I'm getting at, man. I'm sure we all get there to some degree from time to time in our life. All right, so yeah, definitely not having my strongest run-ons, but thus far maintaining. Trump is a yeah, exactly, dude. I appreciate the acknowledgement that yeah, we got to fight, man, and be of service whenever we can, because these are some wildly crazy times, man. Wildly crazy. Yeah, there I go, man. What'd I say? Penalty time. Yeah, I've definitely yeah, it's been wild, man. I've had some people not be as supportive of my expressions that I share on my stream, and I get that, man. You know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, right? And but it's been kind of eye-awakening where people will go with the back to the racing anyway. Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, it's been eye-awakening, right? It's I never thought in my 50+ years of spinning around on Spaceship Earth. I mean, you know, historically, this is, you know, our country ain't no pure as a fucking German snow by any fucking means, right? My daughter and I were not so long ago at the Oakland Museum, really wonderful museum. If you guys ever find yourself in Oakland, California, really wonderful museum downtown Oakland. They've got, it's like split in like 4 different levels. They've got, the first level is California art. The second level is the geography of California. So like when you first walk into the to that section, you start off on the coast and there's like kind of like mist. And as you progress through that section, you're going through different sections of California. You're going through the mountains. You're going through the desert. It's actually really fascinating. And then they have examples of life. Just fantastic. The third level down is basically the history of California, right? Going back to the native peoples of California, right? And into the oh yeah, dude, so rad. It's you know, I've been to a few museums in my life in different places, man. I hold that up there, the Oakland Museum. I think it's like one of the best. It's, yeah, again, if you ever find yourself in Oakland, California, that's where I'm from, the city where the boys say you don't want to. That's cool, too short right there. Yeah, definitely suggested the Oakland Museum of California History, man. Fantastic facility. All right, so yeah, oh, that's what I was getting at, though, man. My daughter and I, she was down here over Christmas, and we went to go check it out. And we always go there whenever she's in town visiting. I grew up in the Bay. My daughter was born in California, but she was essentially raised up in Seattle. But you know, we always stop by this museum. It's one of our favorites. And we're going through this section, and specifically the section where we're just talking about the gold rush and how they brought in, you know, a lot of Chinese people in those times to help build the railroads, to just do cheap labor, and what those people went through, right? The discrimination that they experienced, right? And then from then on, it moved into like the World War II era, And with the executive, or yeah, just have a smoke break. I'm gonna head back in soon, chill back. Yeah, appreciate that, bro. Speedy, be well, my man. Always good to see you, man. Enjoy your day. Yeah, there's, I think it was Executive Order 1066, and for those unfamiliar, after World War II, right, there was, and when the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor, a U.S. base in Hawaii, and there was a massive fear that the Japanese were going to try to invade the U.S., right? In response to that, the U.S. federal government and all their racist ass motherfucking wisdom, well, not all of it, because I'm sure there were naysayers. They were like, hey, this is wrong, right? Essentially, tried to locate all people of Japanese descent and put them in internment camps throughout the west coast of the United States. And yeah, I mean, think about that. People had to essentially give up their businesses and surrender to prison, essentially. I mean, just, I think we all know how insane that sounds, but that's kind of where we're getting to that point again here in the United States, which, again, this country has never been since its founding, right? Because it wasn't fucking founded. It was already here, settled by the native peoples of the Americas, man. Just saying, man, my peoples. And, whoa. Oh, shit. God damn it. No, definitely don't want to do that. See what I say? I make whatchamacallit it. Wow, a whole lot of race to go still. Dude, I hate it when I bounce off the fucking curb, man. That sucked. But yeah, man, going back to the where we're at now and everything and the correlations where we're at in this country right now, man. It's yeah, not good. Yeah, I know, dude. Happened to me yesterday, man. Long story short, man, I can be throwing up the power of the people fist when I'm going into T1 anymore, man. I definitely got to be a little bit more smarter about that, man. Yeah, so yeah, that wasn't too fun. But again, yeah, still a lot of race to go. I'm not holding my breath, man. These guys now have pretty much insurmountable lead, which is what I had, though. So, you know, you never know. Yeah, I fucking hate the grass here. Yeah, it's all good, man. Yeah, so anyways, that's where I'm at, and again, you know, I know a lot of people say like, hey man, fucking Hector, you know, I don't want to talk about politics and all this shit. Well, motherfucker, and I'm just referring to random people, not anybody specifically, but motherfucker, man, it's important to all of us, man, that we pay attention to what the fuck's going on, man, because we can't let our brothers and our sisters be unjustly persecuted right now. I mean, in some form of or you know, I think everyone persecutes each other to a degree, and I you know, I have to ask myself, like, am I being like the pot that's called the kettle black, right? And I think you know, that's for each one of us to decide how we want to go, man. But I think, you know, no matter however you want to roll, man, be active in a proactive way, right? Or, you know, wherever you may be, assuming elections are a thing, right? You're not already registered to vote. Get registered to vote, man. Look out to be of service for your community, man. Look out for those being persecuted in your community. Stand up and you know, be there for them. You know, just essentially be a kind fucking human being, right? I mean, we can all get caught up in our own self-centered fearfulness. Myself, I know I can get to that place very easily, right? But just be fucking cool, be active, you know, don't be apathetic, right? Yeah, so, you know, there's few people in my sphere who, or especially the younger guys who are kind of feel as if their voice maybe may not matter. And I tell them, man, you know, whether or not you think your voice or your vote matters or not, right? People died for your right to have that ability to do that, right? So in honor of their spirits, man, for those who made that sacrifice for the future, right? I think we have an obligation to be active. All right, so yeah, had a major fucking event, lost a whole lot of fucking time, probably about 14 seconds total, right? Because I think I had like a 2-second lead from the whole pack behind me at the time. Just incurred a lame ass penalty like Smash Maverick. Good day to you, my man. Thanks for stopping by. Hope your race day has been well, which I'm sure that is. Yeah, it's fucking nuts, dude. It hasn't always been like this. But yeah, it's fucking nuts right now, man. We literally have a fucking failed businessman, known fucking racist, liar, TV personality, with the exception of when he first occupied the Oval Office, zero experience in public work. And 30% of the U.S. population thought that was a good idea to put this guy in charge or in charge of major decisions within the federal government and occupy the White House, man. I for the life of me, I will never, ever, ever, ever fucking understand that. Yeah. Playing more or less what's to come. I like me. Whoa! Alright, let's see if I can stay off the grass. Yeah, Maverick, I don't know if you probably missed it early, but I went flying off the grass, I don't know, was it like lap 6? Effectively ended my opportunity for a strong finish unless something happens with these guys up ahead. Definitely not helping myself as well, incurring here and there penalties, but yeah, it's crazy times here in America. And I say, like, for the life of me, I don't understand. I know why the fuck it all happened, man. It's what's referred to here in the States as a white lash, right? Essentially, we had a black man for the first time ever as a president here in the United States for 8 years, and frankly, there's a lot of racist ass motherfuckers in the country. They did not like that. Right after that, we were about to have our first Madam President, Hillary Clinton, and said motherfuckers who just got done having to live under I don't even know if they felt like persecuted or whatever, right, to have like a black man reached out, were like, oh hell no, a black man, and you're now you're gonna try and put a chick out there, like, no. And yeah, that's basically what happened. Is that another fucking penalty too? Dude, the penalties, man, on this race, man, you know, that's on me, man, but still, dude, it's like, fuck, dude, come on, man. Hey, does anybody know if Red Bull Ring is even a real track? And if so, what fucking idiot designed the parameters for the penalty zones, man? Because I think said designers should be banned. Hey, speaking of racing, man, I was watching this morning very early. They're having, I'm assuming it was live. It was on ESPN. It was qualifying for the Monaco F1 Grand Prix, and dude, that shit looks so gnarly, man. Those guys are running like on some skinny ass roads and going really fucking fast. It looked like. Got you, bro. You're good. The Lebanon. You know what's gnarly? I think I've got passed up by C-rated racers. Huh. Oh well, all me. That's what happens when I go flying off the fucking course. Good to see you stream. Okay, these are all messages. Yeah, got a message from Maverick. Try to get as minimal amount of penalty as possible. Yeah, no, dude, I'm getting a penalty every fucking lap. Why would you do that, dude? Now what are you doing? I don't understand why that guy felt the need to try and block me going to that turn, man. He should have just been fucking chill. I hope he doesn't try and pull a dive bomb maneuver. Alright, he's keeping it cool. Alright, so, yeah, all things considered, man. Yeah, I've lost a lot of time, penalties, flying out in the grass. Not so bad, though, man. Had some success on the first race. So, definitely not the end of the world. Would have been a lot cooler had I not blown off the track, but, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully we can finish off this last lap as strongly as possible and get out again, go enjoy being alive today, man. Yeah. Real reminder today, just to do just that. All right, so we are cruising along, final lap. The pain is almost to an end. Okay, a bunch of old messages right here. And so all things considered, man, yeah, definitely sucked this race, but you know, I'll be happy with a top 5 finish, man. Woo-wee! You know, I haven't started your racing yet. Okay. Get old messages. Kudos to the Razwan, to the Hadnachin, to the Marchi, the Lebanon, the Wheelchair Gamer, all the homies. Kudos to my Japanese homie in P1 spot. Race that Cap 4, super sick racer, honorable racer. Always a treat to be on course with all these cats, man. It'd been a lot cooler if I were able to keep my car on course. Kept my P1 spot, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, so yeah, at the end of this race, I'm going to be calling it a morning. I might do some more racing over here in the Asia zone later this afternoon, but yeah, this race I only got about 2 in me before I'm like, okay, you know what, that's enough for me, man. It's a pretty long race. It's a one that I definitely wasn't as focused as I need to be to get the strong finish, but still had a good time. Is that another fucking penalty? Jesus, dude. It looks like I was able to get away without a penalty on that time. Okay, so on the bright side of things, it wasn't a C or D rated race that got past me. But yeah, not fun. Good result. Yeah, thanks, guys. I appreciate that. You know what? I have a feeling with these guys right here quit, that's also going to lessen the DR points blow. Which anybody who doesn't already know, even if the race gets fucked up, right? You know you're going from like first to last or whatever. Don't fucking quit. You're more often than not, if you quit the race, going to straight up lose more points, DRSR points. So that's like of vital importance to you. I mean, you know, to be fair, some people are like, you know, I don't care. I got hella points bill. It's not a major deal, or I got shit going on. I just got to quit anyways, right? But, yeah, thank you, Maverick. I appreciate that, bro. The, you know, the less points you're going to lose. All right, to the homies. Good on you guys, dude. Congratulations, man. Yeah, good to see all these homies out there having success. Let's go to Ryanane, and yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Always good to see that homie. I believe we're already homies, right? Oh, I'm not even homies with him. I thought he was. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm not fluent in Japanese characters, so I don't know. I'm not trying to say I like Mary. I'm just like the name looked familiar to me. But yeah, man. Okay, now that is the new homie. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Good to see you again, bro. Matter of fact, gotta make sure to friend request that homie too. Ryan in. Yeah, that was. And way to stay with it, Ryan in. All right. I just want to make friends with all these others. I fucking love coming over here to Asia, man. So much. It's there's always it seems like you just really pick up on the vibe from the competitors that everyone wants to be cool. You know, yeah, it's a real treat to be over here. I mean, come on. Let's let's keep it real, man. Japanese food is hella good. There's a lot of discipline in the Asian cultures as a whole, man. And yeah, just solid, man. So always a treat to get over here. All right, so hey, on that note, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Everyone just stop by and say hello. The Rick, the Vincents. Yeah, hell yeah, I'll be looking out for you, brother. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Um, yeah, everyone just stop by, man. Again, for y'all, great race day. More importantly, great life day for you and your familias, wherever you may be. I'm gonna go ahead and end my stream as always on fuck the war pigs. Stop shooting people. Stop bombing people. Human race. We can absolutely be better. Will it ever end? I highly doubt in so many ways. Humanity is the definition of insanity. But yeah, I truly believe and hold hope and faith that yeah, as a whole we can do better. So again, all love for you and yours, all stoked for you and yours. Whatever you do today, go get it. Keep your head in the clouds, your feet on the ground, one foot in front of the next. One able to be of service to another, right? Therein lies the reward in this ever so brief miracle we call life. And put on some KXP.
Hold on, don't give up. Although the road may be rocky and rough. Hold on, don't give up. No, never gonna give it up.
Yeah, right. He's talking about even if your car goes off course, don't ever give it up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, right on, brother. Likewise. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I will see you all next race. Peace. I'm out.